This is a very vexatious issue and an issue in which no answer except for reducing the price will convince anyone. No minister can ever convince anybody. It is a Mahabhayankar Dharamsankat. Total Dharamsankat.
This is what Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had to say while terming it as Dharamsankat on the question of reducing the prices of petrol and diesel in the country. Now the petrol price has crossed the 100 rupees mark and the LPG cylinder price has been increased by 25 rupees per cylinder. And let me also remind you that this is the third increase in the LPG rates in the month of February alone. Some people are wondering if the position of the same BJP leaders has changed now as compared to the time when they were in opposition before 2014. Let me show an old video in which Honorable Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had different things to say on the issue of petrol price hike and inflation in 2012 before 2014 elections.
We've recently heard of the Delhi government's decision to come up with a nominal cut in the petrol prices by about 1 rupee 26 paise, with a simultaneous increase of 1 rupee 70 paise on the CNG rates. The BJP considers this as nothing but pure drama. If you really think that you want to reduce the burden of the common man, the Congress party in the Union Ministry wouldn't have risen to the occasion to trouble the ordinary citizen with an increase of more than 7 rupees on petrol.
Opposition leaders like Honorable Rahul Gandhi and Honorable Priyanka Vadra have criticized the recent petrol and LPG cylinder price hike. On rising fuel prices, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi accused the Modi government of emptying the pockets of common man to fill the pockets of its friend for free. On LPG price hike, the Congress party criticized the government and accused the Modi government of being anti-people. Honorable Rahul Gandhi tweeted this image of Honorable Smriti Irani protesting against LPG price hike in the past. As per reports, on the day when petrol price crossed rupees 100 mark, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi blamed the previous governments for not focusing on reducing India's energy import dependence. He said India imported more than 85% of its oil needs in the 2019-20 financial year and 53% of its gas requirement. While addressing an online event to inaugurate oil and gas projects in the pole-bound Tamil Nadu, he said, "Can a diverse and talented nation like ours be so energy import dependent?" He went on to say, "I do not want to criticize anyone, but I want to say that had we focused on this subject much earlier, our middle class would not be burdened." Many are wondering that now PM Modi is defending the recent petrol price hike, but he had very different opinions and views regarding this before 2014 elections. This is what he had to say then on the issues of petrol price hike and inflation before 2014 election.
उन्होंने देश में जिस प्रकार से पेट्रोल के दाम बढ़ा दिए, ये दिल्ली सरकार की शासन चलाने की नाकामयाबी का जीता जागता सबूत है। देश की जनता के अंदर भारी आक्रोश है और इसके कारण और भी चीजों पर बहुत बड़ा बोझ होने वाला है, सरकार पर भी बहुत बड़ा बोझ होने वाला है। मैं आशा करूंगा कि प्रधानमंत्री जी देश की स्थिति को गंभीरता से लें और पेट्रोल के दाम बढ़ाए हैं उसको वापस करें।
There are several other senior leaders from the Bharatiya Janata Party who spoke up against the price hike during the Congress regime. But now, as per reports, people are wondering why they are either silent on the matter or are defending the move. For example, as per media reports, recently Honorable Union Minister Smriti Irani said the centre is trying its best to reduce fuel prices, but the onus is also on the state government. As I told you, some people and the opposition are wondering how is it that the same BJP leaders who protested against the UPA Sarkar on the matter of inflation and price hike are now silent or defending the move. For example, Radhika Khera, National Media Coordinator of the Indian National Congress, retweeted Smriti Irani's old tweets on the price hike and said, "Massive, Modi ji's most dramatic and outrageous minister Smriti Irani madam blasts Modi government for increasing in LPG prices." Let's look at another tweet by Honorable Smriti Irani where she had said this in 2011. Yet another hike in petrol price, UPA seems to ignore people outcry over price rise, arrogance of power and asympathetic to needs of the poor, unquote. Let me also show you an old video from 2012 in which the current Honorable Union Minister Smriti Irani is saying this on the LPG price hike and inflation.
We are here today to protest against the hike in LPG prices. We have been informed before this press conference that LPG prices have been hiked by 11 rupees 42 paisa. There is also the issue of the National Council which took place on the 27th and the 28th of September of the Bharatiya Janata Party, in which it was decided that the Mahila Morcha wing of the party will protest against this Mahila Virodhi policy of the Congress-led UPA.
People are wondering and asking questions like what has changed from then to today and if this is hypocrisy. Earlier, the Reserve Bank of India Governor Shakti Kanta Das had said that there is a need for coordinated action between the centre and state governments to reduce taxes on petrol and diesel prices.